Tyler Carpenter win this race in 2019, for me as both a fan, a media personality, and announcer, it's probably the coolest thing I have ever witnessed, because this West Virginia boy, that they're lower budget, and I think a lot of people kind of wrote him off. They're going to come to this event, they might make the show best case, and then he went out there and it was elbows up. He got the win, $30,000. The emotion in that victory and what he did, that family is dirt track to the bone, and to see them to come to this giant stage and do that, that just made me love this sport that much more.
Adrian, we did it!
It's very surreal when you pull across that bridge and you're crossing the mighty Mississippi and you see downtown St. Louis. I think for these teams, it represents a chance to do something they've never done on a stage that a lot of these guys have never got to be on.
It doesn't matter if you've been a B-main car your whole life. If you register and you're in the Dome to the Gateway Dirt Nationals or whatever, you are somebody.
Honestly, it's unexplainable, really, because there's nothing else like it. This is one of one.
It's everything you love about racing, but it's on a scale that you've never seen, and it's done a way that you've never dreamed of.
You're not going to come here being cocky. You can feel like you're all Chief Hardcock all you want, but you're not going to walk in these doors and think, hey, I got this thing, I'm just going to take this, I'm going to go home with another win, you know?
On 3 and 4, the winner of the Gateway Dirt Nationals is going to be Tyler Carpenter!
Sure, it was a big deal. He really hasn't won anything, you know? It's a big deal. It was a fluke, honestly. If Gundaker doesn't flip, he definitely doesn't win that race. Don't think he's going to do it again. He'd probably be lucky if he makes the race.
Oh man, you know, Gordon kissed my ass. He's just one of them, like the rest of you, keyboard warriors. That's why it's on my spoiler. This race is for all you pussies. One thing, was it a fluke? Come on now, 4 in a row.
But this is like a true gladiator arena where 20 enter and one emerges victorious and gets $30,000.
God damn. We're here, we're in victory lane. I'm gonna earn my ass a truck ride and y'all's gonna have to watch it. You know, with just being a quickly built track, you just try to see how close they got it to compared to last time he was here, and then how well the dirt's compacted, and you know, just try to get a good sense of what you got to work with all weekend. It's shaped not exactly like it was. It looks pretty close to what we had. The dirt appears to be a lot drier and laid out a little bit better. So, you know, everybody's coming here a little bit in the dark, but we got a pretty good idea what it's going to do. I think it'll create a couple holes in it, but you're going to have that. So.
I think to see the building and to realize what's waiting inside, and maybe if you've never seen it, just having to work up in your head what it's going to be like, I think that that's one of the most thrilling things in all of dirt track racing.
This is as close as we get to big time right here. Like, this is all of it because we are in an NFL stadium and we're racing in it. 10, 15,000 people sitting in the stands wanting us to put on a show.
I think that when you come in this dome, maybe your persona changes a little bit. And when you get in a race car, I think your persona changes anyway. But when you get in your persona on a 5th-mile racetrack inside of a building, when all eyes are on you, all bets are off, all gloves are off.
You know, I'm willing to do anything to win. I've always said it. I'd crash my own mom, my own dad to win a race. So put Tyler Carpenter out there. Who knows what'll happen.
Productive out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll try not to play human pinball like you did.
You always have somebody, not just me, but everybody in general. Whether you do all these things that's right, there'll be some idiot on there running their mouth saying like, well, he should have did it like this.
Kind of polled some of your fellow racers, your peers. One of the guys that we talked to was Gordy Gundaker. He had some pretty interesting things to say. I'd like to just show you what he said and kind of get your reaction to see what you think.
All right.
You just won this race. This race is a big deal. Hell, even Tyler Carpenter got it done. It must have been a big deal for him.
Yeah, I mean, sure it was a big deal. He really hasn't won anything, you know. It's a big deal. It was a fluke. Don't think he's going to do it again. Definitely not going to do it again, actually, because, you know, we're all here this year. He'd probably be lucky if he makes the race.
One of them guys, huh? The way I see it, you know, he wants to talk smack. Most of them guys that do that stuff, I'll give him something to chew on. But I'll back mine up, and I'll put a $500 wager on her says I smoke his ass all week.
If Tyler Carpenter's telling Gordy Gundaker $500 says I'm going to outrun you all weekend, stuff like that, again, is what separates dirt track racing and the Castrol Gateway Dirt Nationals from all other types, not only motorsports, but sports.
500, chump change. Let's make it 1,000.
Welcome, race fans, to the Dome at America Center as we get set for the opening night of the 5th annual Castrol Gateway Dirt Nationals presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm Ben Shelton, joined by Dustin Jarrett. And Dustin, it took 2 years, almost 2 years for us to get back, but damn it, we're back at the Dome. We've got a pit area full of cars, and it is time to have the fun. Dirt in December is back, my friend.
This one too? Where at?
It's just something the guy don't ever get to experience much. You know, I'm used to going back home, you know, winning $1,500, $2,000, maybe slip and slide and win a 5 or a 10. But here you're battling for 30, and everybody think that the ones that think they're nobody can be somebody here, and I'm a perfect example of that. There's a lot of us out there trying to prove a point, and we're here to race. We want to stay in, we want to be competitive, and we want to be part of these guys. So I'm here to win the race. Whether it happens or not, I don't know, but I'm here to win it.
You can't see nothing but spoilers behind you whenever they...
Well, I know in that one heat race, did somebody put you down into the wall? Is that what happened?
Oh, yeah. That's all right.
Sounds ridiculous.
Hey, man.
You know, in an 8-lap heat race, if you're not elbows up every lap, 1, you might end up upside down because somebody might turn you and you might end up in the fence. 2, you might get lapped. 3, you might be watching the big show. So yeah, it is nonstop. 8 laps, top 2 to the feature. Winner's gonna start on the pole for tonight's 25-lap prelim, and we're underway.
Oh, Tyler Carpenter cleared. Tanner English right there coming off turn number 4 to the flag stand, and that might be the move that keeps him out front.
Meanwhile, Tyler Carpenter is glued to that hub, and he is checked out in this one. Checkered flag, and the winner's Tyler Carpenter in heat 6.
Tyler, earlier in the broadcast, Dustin and Ben talked about your little bet with Gordy Gundaker, so now's your opportunity after that impressive heat race win. Do you have anything to say to Gordy Gundaker?
Yeah, bud, I ain't here for you. I'm here for me. And all you're going to do is make my trip sweeter. So I'll see you all Saturday to get my $1,000. If you need a ride, I'll give you a ride. It beats paying Uber too.
Tyler Carpenter, ladies and gentlemen, the Dome legend.
Well, he's going to start on the pole. And again, if you came in late or you tuned in late, the deal is Tyler Carpenter bet Gordy Gundaker that he would outrun him this weekend, and if he did, he owed him a $500. Gordy said, well, damn it, if we're going to do it, let's make it 1,000. So Tyler said, you're on. So that is the bet.
They mentioned on the broadcast you and Gordy Gundaker have a nice, friendly wager going on this weekend. How fun has that been so far?
Oh, I guess keeping it exciting. I'm not sure what his deal is, but you know, he wants to talk some smack. I can back it up, and I'm gonna show him, you know, Saturday night. Not that we're going to get out there and beat the hell out of each other, but you know, we're just gonna see who's better. I'm going to win this son of a bitch, but I'm just trying to stay in the top 4. That way I can redraw for the 30.
25 times around the speedway, 5,000 to win. Top 4 lock into Saturday's big show. It's Tyler Carpenter and Scott Bloomquist coming to the green flag out of 4, and we're underway in the Dome. 22 to go, and Tyler Carpenter leading the way in this one, going after his 22nd win of the year, but there's a lot of other guys.
They're 3 wide for the lead. Turns 3 and 4 out front in this one. It's going to be, I think Tyler Carpenter led that lap. I don't even know. 4 laps and grab a prelim night win for the 2nd straight running of the Castrol Gateway Dirt Nationals. He rolls through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Your Thursday night late model winner is Tyler Carpenter.
Pressure on Gordy Gundaker with this little bet now, eh?
Oh man, you know, Gordy can kiss my ass. I'm here for me, this crowd, my people. You know, he's just one of them guys. I didn't know him really from Adam and Eve, ran him a little bit from here and there. He's just one of them, like rescue keyboard warriors. That's why it's on my spoiler. This race is for all you pussies. We're here, we're in victory lane. I'm gonna earn my ass a truck ride and y'all's gonna have to watch it. I've been waiting, homie. I'll take it any day.
I guess you and Gordy made a little bet. They were advertising that shit up there like it was. The crowd was going crazy.
Yeah. I said, they don't know what they're starting.
Hey, I'm ready.
Okay, last thing is Gordy just got done talking to him. He said, me and Tyler Carpenter, he's getting all the good luck here, back-to-back years. I mean, he won a heat race, sure, but he got this #1 draw. I mean, come on.
Yeah, well,
Trash already.
you know, he'll learn to get over it. He'll end up riding bus with the rest of them. But, you know, it's at the end of the day, I just hope he runs mediocre, you know, just get a little bit of hype and spotlight for him, because I'm worried about him, you know. I ain't seen much of him. I guess he may be a hometown hero. I don't get out much. He does, but, you know, you got to put yourself in position to win a fluke race like this. So, and I have done that, and I'm doing it again. So, fluke or not, I'll see you around, bad boy.
Green flag out of turn number 4, 6th and final super late model heat race. And we're underway.
Checker flags out, Gundaker wins.
You know, the only thing is, I guess I didn't get near as lucky as he didn't get the 1, but he ran his mouth a lot last night. So, you know, now it's my turn, and I'm 1 for 1 on the night now. So I'm doing my job, and all I got to do is get in that A-main with him tomorrow night, and we'll see what happens.
Gundaker trying to hang on to that quarterfinal transfer spot. Hoffman trying to get enough momentum.
About that battle for 3rd out of turn number 2. You see it right now. Simpson's got 3rd. Jody Knowles trying to get around Gundaker. Just 2 laps remain.
Up front, nothing has changed. We keep our eyes on the battle for the transfer spot right here. Gordy Gundaker able to take him back that time by. Hoffman gets second. The battle for the transfer spot now on your screen. Austin Simpson's going to grab 3rd, and Jody Knowles grabs the final transfer spot.
It's frustrating because we should be in it, and, you know, all we had to do was let it go like 250 foot and we'd have been in it. It sucks because I should have been in. You know, it's just like if he just makes a corner, you know, then we're in a race and you're locked in and you got nothing to worry about tomorrow. And now I'm going to be main, and it'll be chaos.
Thank you.
Get her done tonight, man.
Down that side.
Here, Wade.
Yeah, you guys hang around me, you get beat up probably.
You tried him, Jackie.
We already do.
We got your back.
You know, just being able to come here, come to St. Louis, Missouri from my hometown, Parkersburg, West Virginia. You know, I've been pretty popular for a regional driver, so I just try to stay as true as I can with everybody, but you know, to come here this year, championship night, I won the first prelim, and you know, it's making me think that we're pretty good. I wouldn't go that far. You must not have too many haters.
No way. Fucking no, you're not a pussy.
I always come into this event, always. Even though I won a 2019 champion, I come into this event this year thinking, dude, I just want to make the show. I got a point to prove, and I'm going to. And I'm just excited and amped up. And, you know, after getting through Thursday night on top like we did, and people already talking smack and all that, they're just amping me up, putting more energy in me, so I'm ready to get this thing going. Like I said, I just can't wait to get in here and just put on a show for all these fans. Whether they hate me or like me, I'm willing to do it.
What you doing?
Doing that.
Yeah.
You get near that motherfucker, you better run him. I'll be here to help.
I got you.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered if this was on the line or not, if you ask me. I mean, I'm out here to win. I'm not out here to run second. I'm out here to run third. I came here to win in front of my hometown fans. So get us on the racetrack together. You know, whatever happens, happens.
You think you know, but you don't. When you walk through that tunnel to your seats and you see there's a damn dirt track in the middle of this dome that holds 70,000 people, and you think in your head, there's no way this thing's going to race. But every year, they prove that you're wrong.
awesome. It's like the best thing in the world. In front of my hometown people, in front of the best fans in the world, and get it on all weekend and go for $30,000 on Saturday night.
We bleed dirt, you know what I'm saying? When you get cut, dirt comes out. People say what they want, but it's not about the money. It's just about the fame and being amongst these guys and feeling like you're part of something for once.
Go green flag racing for 40 laps. The 5th annual Castrol Gateway Dirt Nationals is about to get underway. Tyler Carpenter is on the pole. Tanner English is on the outside. Green flag is out and we are racing.
Green's up, we're underway. 21 cars on a 5th mile bull ring for a $30,000 top prize. They work in 1 and 2. Tyler Carpenter down low. Tanner English gets a run off the top of 2 down the back straightaway. Off into 3 and 4. Tyler Carpenter, your leader, who's going to lead lap number 1 and 2. 20 cars that are working through lap number 3. Make that lap number 4 off turn 4, and it's all Tyler Carpenter so far.
As you look at the field pit, business about to pick up because your race leader, Tyler Carpenter, has caught the last place car.
Yeah, and they're all in the groove he wants to be in. He was inside of Kyle Hammer, not able to clear him. He was in off into 1 and 2. This is where Tanner English can hopefully make up some ground if you're the driver of the 80. Let's not forget, nobody in our team picked Tyler Carpenter to win tonight. He's trying to prove us all wrong, as now Carpenter's going to go to work in the middle of the race.
Don't forget as well that side bet going on between your race leader Tyler Carpenter and the 11 of Gordy Gundaker. Right now, Gundaker runs in the 10th spot. They've got a $1,000 bet to see who can finish higher in this main event.
And the leader might have a right rear tire going down.
No.
Oh wow, this could be drama in the final 3 laps. Could be air coming out of that right rear tire. And you saw him weaving back and forth.
It does look like it. That right rear looks like it's going south on Tyler Carpenter's car. Can he hang on for 3 more laps? The green flag is out and we're back underway.
Green flag is out. Carpenter taking off pretty good. Running at the bottom. And Shepard goes to the top. He'll go to work on Bob Gardner down the back straightaway. They race back to 2 to go. And right now Carpenter has no signs of losing any speed.
Well, he does, and we'll see if that right rear holds up. Just 2 laps remaining for Tyler Carpenter as he tries to go back-to-back in the Castrol Gateway Dirt Nationals.
Down the back straightaway, Dustin. They're going to race back to the white flag. 1 more time around the speedway for Tyler Carpenter.
Tyler Carpenter trying to go back-to-back in the Castrol Gateway Dirt Nationals. Hoping the right rear tire holds up. Checkered flag in the air. The winner of the Castrol Gateway Dirt Nationals is going to be Tyler Carpenter for the 2nd year in a row.
Right rear going flat late in the race. Can you believe you hung on to win this race and standing here in victory lane?
Not at all.
You talk about all the hardships you've battled through, a family of 5 trying to feed those kids, and you got a $30,000 check there, and you're going NASCAR truck racing. A kid from Parkersburg, West Virginia. How crazy is that?
They don't know what they got themselves into, is all I can say.
How long is it going to take to sink in that 2-time champion and NASCAR driver Tyler Carpenter?
It ain't going to sink in, and I'll tell you why.
because I don't think I'm supposed to be here. We're just forcing it to happen. You know, I love my family to death.
You are now a two-time Castrol Gateway Dirt Nationals presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts champion. How's that sound?
I guess I'll let it sink in on the way home.
Tyler Carpenter came in, he got the job done, he outran Gordy. He gets $1,000 cash, but for a guy like Tyler Carpenter and that Carpenter family, I think the bragging rights mean that much more, and he's going to really be poking some fun at those keyboard warriors that have been messing with him leading into this event.
There it is. There's 10 of them right there, son. You got me. You got me.
One thing, was it a fluke? Come on now, 4 in a row.
You didn't have that horseshoe up your ass. Keep going them ones.
Hey,
you wouldn't have got it,
one
son.
thing about it, horseshoe in my ass, I got a ringer every time.